Okay, so in my opinion, mashed potatoes are just one of those great luxuries in life. They're so comforting. This is the recipe for my creamy mashed potatoes, and I'm excited to share it with y'all. Okay, so I've taken a 5-pound bag of russet potatoes. Now, I prefer russet potatoes just because they blend better. It makes a creamier mashed potato, but you can use really any potatoes that you like. So I have peeled the potatoes and I also cubed them. And just a tip I can give you, you're gonna really want to generously salt the water, because if you don't salt the water, you're never gonna get your potatoes salty enough. And then we're gonna bring these to a boil, and you're gonna boil them until the knife inserts easily into the potato and the potato falls apart. Okay, so this part is important. When I first learned how to make mashed potatoes, I made clumpy mashed potatoes until I figured out this part. So everyone says just the potatoes are done whenever you can insert the knife in it easily. However, you're gonna wanna do this. So if you insert the knife and the potato breaks apart, that's what you're gonna want. See how it breaks apart like that? That way when you blend them, they're gonna mash easily. Otherwise, you're gonna have clumpy mashed potatoes. Okay, so now I have drained the potatoes, made sure that all the extra water was off, and I put them in my stand-up mixer. Now you can use a potato masher or a handheld mixer if you don't have a stand-up mixer, but this is what I use. Now for all the love. Okay, so we're gonna put a block of room temperature cream cheese, and you can see I just kind of cubed it up to kind of help it mix. Okay. And then we're gonna put, don't judge me, a whole stick of butter. Now I use grass-fed butter, so it is a little healthier, okay? And it is a good healthy fat for you. Okay, and then we're gonna put a cup of sour cream. And with all these ingredients, once it melts and it all gets mixed up, you really just don't have to add any cream. Okay, and I'm gonna add a little salt and pepper too. Well, I'm gonna wait to salt it, make sure it's all mixed up first before I salt it, because that way I'm not over salting it because we salted the water. Okay, so the potatoes turned out perfectly smooth and perfectly salted. Okay, and you wanna just make sure that they're very creamy before you put mix in them, okay? And like I said, you're not gonna have to add any cream because of everything that we've already put in it. So let me show you how I serve them, if you wanna be fancy. Okay, so get a bowl. And you're just gonna kind of let it fall into the bowl. Oh. They're so creamy and flavorful. Simple. Okay. Now, I'm gonna take like a spoon, and you're just gonna dip the middle of it like a whale. Okay. And then I melted a half a stick of butter, just partially melted where you could kind of still see the butter chunks in it. Okay, and you're just gonna pour that in the middle, just like that. Okay, so that's my creamy potatoes. I hope you enjoy it. It's one of my favorite. Let me know how you love it in the comments.